All right, Pisces, let's get into a reading. So I'm actually going to do a singles reading. I do not want past people in this reading. So as soon as I started the pre-shuffle, we had the past coming up. Somebody you walked away from is wanting to come back. I do not want to bring that person in. That person's confused. They could have a tendency of bringing in an illusion. They will be reaching out to you with a message of good news or some sort of flirtatious communication to let you know that they're ready for some sort of change. But I feel like you don't necessarily trust that person, or you're just kind of like, why now? So just be aware. Okay, singles, I only want new people. We are going to assume that the single Pisces I'm bringing in does not care about exes, okay? So if you're in the mindset of, I will not take back an ex, I do not care if the universe depends on it, I don't care. This reading should be for you. Just be aware that someone you have left behind will be approaching you wanting to discuss unspoken feelings. This person's thinking about you right now and wanting a victory. So just know. Okay. New only. Woman holding a heart. Yeah. So there's a lot of abundance right now in your environment. Yeah, door to value. So a lot of you have been working on your self-worth, your internal value. A lot of you, your money could have significantly took a jump because there's money everywhere. Someone's thinking about how they can match you. Someone finds you very valuable, very abundant. How are you showing up right now to people who are possibly interested in you? You're showing up as someone who's maybe not open-minded when it comes to a change or transformation. So people are viewing you as someone who's a little guarded, or you could have, so people are also viewing you as someone who's maybe at a place where you're in your masculine energy and you're taking a lot of action, and that action isn't really tied to love or romance. So people are seeing you as someone who is a go-getter and you're getting it done, but when you're getting it done, that might look different than when others would assume or expect when it comes to a life. I feel like you're really abundant. Again, something here to do with money, finances, security, foundation, you pouring your heart and your soul into something and feeling like it's paying off, but you also being at a place where you're like, man, I don't know if love's really where I want to put my time, my energy, my effort right now. Okay. How are others seeing you right now? They view you as someone who's had the strength and the courage to release something, to let something go. Okay. I'm hearing the song, Ain't It Fun? Living in the Real World. Okay. Who's wanting to approach you right now? Okay, so I see you remaining hopeful, but I see you also having firm boundaries when it comes to what you're willing to accept and what you're willing to give to. With the Queen of Swords and the Star, it's telling me, hey, I've got firm boundaries. I'm going to be practical and logical about what I'm willing to accept. I'm going to make sure that I'm strategic. It's like you want to protect your peace. She's got lavender on her legs. So that's giving me like peace and calm and serenity. And it's like you're hopeful, you're wishing for something more, something different, something fulfilling on a different level. And a connection could be that, but you're also recognizing that if it costs your peace or your sanity, then it costs too much. That's your energy right now. And people could really be seeing you as that kind of person. And that could even be intimidating people who maybe once had the audacity or the strength to approach you, those people are no longer going to approach you because they know, oh, you're not going to believe my baloney. You're not going to deal with my lies. Yeah, but it's interesting because it's helped you release the anxiety, the stress, and the worry around having to maybe end things that should have never been began. So it's like, it's an energy here of, I know that I'm making sure to keep my peace and my peace of mind, my sanity as priority. I do think there's recognition for whoever this reading's resonated that you could possibly feel lonely sometimes. You could yearn and hope and wish for something more. But there's always a part of you that knows as you know, that the peace of mind and the sanity that you're getting is 1,000 times better than having to go through those brutal endings with people where you were unsure of what their intentions were, what they wanted, who they truly were. It's like you're saving yourself a lot of headache, a lot of stress, a lot of worry, a lot of anxiety, because you're making sure that you're having a practical and logical approach when it comes to possible suitors and people that you're willing to give your time, your energy, your effort to. And people could really be seeing that from you. And it could even be having the wheel turning in your favor. Other people are not used to this version of you. So again, the people who used to be comfortable in calling you up, hitting you up, giving you those little breadcrumbs are like, oh, I can't afford your restaurant no more, so I might as well not even try to get in the door. And they're gonna move on to the easy prey. And it's really helping you understand what you want, what you're willing to sacrifice. But again, I feel like you're not losing hope. You're remaining hopeful. You're remaining vulnerable with yourself. And for some of you, you know that someone's coming back from the past, but you're not stressed about it. You're not worried. You're not overthinking it. You're like, okay, well, if they're a wish fulfillment, they'll come in. It'll show itself as a wish fulfillment. We can go on that path, but if not, okay, perfect. But I'm not willing to sacrifice my peace of mind and my state of calm. I'm not willing to do that. So people who are wanting to approach you, who's going to be approaching you? Let's ask that. Justice. Okay, but the sun coming out in the reverse. There could have been a stuck or a stagnant situation where a final call, a final decision was made basically because it was stuck or stagnant. So some of you, whether it was you or someone external, someone made a choice around a connection or a dynamic because it was stuck, it was stagnant. It's an energy of nothing else can evolve, so I might as well leave it here. We're just going to kind of leave this to rest. That will be coming back, mainly because there is a lack of truth or clarity from one party. There's been a lot of healing and resting that's taken place, which has this person approaching you, okay? Now, what about new people? I want new energy, okay? I don't like this. So we do have someone new coming towards you. Did we hear my throat go out? We have someone new coming towards you, but all the cards that we have for them are sideways. We have the Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, and Ten of Cups, but they're all coming out sideways. So right off the bat, my throat going out is telling me that whoever new that could be approaching you might not be authentically who they are showing themselves to be. So this person could seem very carefree, lighthearted, free as a bird, light as a feather kind of energy, but they actually might not be that way. With my throat going out, that has everything to do with authenticity and communication. And with all of these coming out, I feel like there is going to be a lack of stability, a lack of I want to create with this with you. So it's like if someone new is coming towards you here in the recent or the near coming, there might be an interest in creating with that person. There might even be a possibility of being able to build something, but I'm seeing the urge to create, the want to create is gonna die pretty fast. And I think you're gonna start to see that person or that connection isn't as stable as you want it to be. It really isn't a new beginning. There's a leap that's involved, but the leap can also be risky. And again, with the world here, I feel like you have completed this cycle already. So I do feel like you're going to be able to see that person clearly as well. So we have two people that's about to approach you. One of them, it wasn't fair in the past, but some sort of judgment call was made. That then made things fair. And it has something to do with clarity, truth, and insight. And then you have someone new coming towards you that isn't necessarily all that they seem to be. Okay, I feel like that person is still going through a transformational phase. And I feel like it's a phase that you've been through. Okay, hold on. Okay, I had to get them. They fell on the floor. So now we have another person. We have someone who's going to want to come in and invest. They want to reap the fruits of their labor, which means they want to put in the work, put in the time, put in the effort, and see it grow. This could be someone who's been waiting with the Three of Wands, waiting to approach you, waiting in the background. This person is waiting for something. Okay, there's a lot of passion here. With the Star, this person's been wishing or hoping for this to work out in their favor. They are a little anxious and worried though. So what I'm saying is that there is someone in your environment, or there will be very soon. This person's going to be very interested in you. Okay, this person, you're going to catch this person's attention out of the corner of their eye, because I felt like I seen someone walk and then I turned and then I wanted to turn back, but nobody's over there. Why do I want to turn again? So I do feel like there's going to be a head catcher moment where you're going to catch someone's head, their eyes. They're going to be like, wait, what's that? And this person is going to possibly wait a moment, wait maybe 3 hours, 3 days, or 3 weeks, maybe 3 years. But that's a long time. So we ain't going to say 3 years. So 3 hours, 3 days, or 3 weeks before they fully approach you and say, hey, how are you? This is what I want. Do you mind if we go out? Again, keep in mind, this person wants investments. What do we think about when we think of investing? We think of giving our money to something and allowing it to grow. We think of watering flowers. You have to water them every day. You have to check on them, make sure they don't have too much sunlight, but enough sunlight is a lot. But that's what I'm getting. And it's like this person has a lot of passion for you. They see you in their eyes as a star. So something, what I get with the Star is like, I can't wrap my head around you. How are you human? I'm hearing that song, I Can't Take My Eyes Off of You. Something about you're too good to be true. I don't know the lyrics to that song. I'm going to see if I can look it up and I'll post it in here real quick. But again, a lot of passion, the urge, the want, the need to create. The Star, I also feel that energy of feeling called to do something but not understanding why. So we think of maybe those children or the young adults who feel the need to go after a calling or a passion, and everyone can tell them, no, that's not a good idea. You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't want to be a singer. You shouldn't want to be a doctor. But hell and high water, they're feeling inspired to do it, and they can't tell you why. They just know that this is a feeling, it's an urge, it's a need. And why is it a need? Because I would say with the Star, it's something that's meant for them. It's something where they can, hope and dream and get caught up in that feeling and that emotion of what not only is, but what could be, what might be, what's gonna be. That's what I'm getting with this. But I do feel like this person could be a little anxious or even worried because they also want to give love. We've got 2 aces here, Ace of Cups and Ace of Wands. So we have 2 new beginnings, a new beginning with emotion and love, but also a new beginning with passion and creative energy. So this person's going to feel very inspired to create. So what do I think about when I think of that? I think of those couples where, your friend will come to you and be like, so-and-so is wanting to create this. Why are they feeling so inspired? Well, take it. If they're wanting to go on vacation with you and they're wanting to, build things for you or help you or feeling all this inspired action, and it has everything to do with creating with you and keeping you in that loop, in that little hustle and bustle with them, I would take that as good news, as something that's good. That's what I'm getting here. So that could be a conversation. Some of you might meet this person and be a little confused, Because again, this person might wait to tell you what their intentions are, what they're wanting. But at the end of the day, what they're wanting is for not only you to trust them, but for you to want to build with them. And again, they see you as someone who's really valuable, really abundant. They're very protective over you. Four of Swords. Okay. So I'm going to be honest with you. I don't feel like this is this person's energy. I feel like after some sort of time, resting, renewing, or healing, a very unbalanced connection is going to come in. As I said that, Queen of Swords. A connection where you've put up a boundary or a wall, the lovers, and you're going to have to make a choice. Who do you want? What do you want? What kind of love connection do you want? You guys have got a choice between three, if I'm going to be honest with you. But I don't even feel like it's a choice between three. I feel like it's a choice between two. One of them is amazing, and one of them's coming back after things was not fair to possibly unbalance you, if I'm just going to be honest with you. Because Temperance in the reverse is telling me that this can't be healed, that there's something very unbalanced here. And in order for this to be healed, something has to be tempered. And we can't always be in control of what is and isn't being tempered. Why is that person all of a sudden wanting to approach you? To be honest with you, I feel like this person feels that you're moving on, and it's got them wanting to approach you now. Hierophant. Give me something. This person could see you. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. This person could see you as commitment material, but in their mind, it's like, but you're my commitment material. This person feels you moving on, whoever this past person is. But in their mind, they would always, you were going to be the one that they were going to marry, that they were going to be with. You're just now at a place where you're getting away. Queen of Wands. Yeah, that's what it is. I feel like for some of you, this could even be someone who has made other things priority when it comes to them not really caring what you wanted, what you think, what you felt. This person's priority could have been around some sense of stability or life stability is kind of what I'm getting, like home foundation, finances, something like that. And now that this person's feeling like you've gotten or you're getting away, it's like their mindset has shifted. You were once like the cold one, the one who was like very practical, logical. Well, give me this or I'm not giving you this. Well, I can't trust you with my cup. And they were like, well, that's fine because I'm just going to go over here and I'm going to do this. And I don't really care what you think. Well, they did that. But now they see you as someone you've stepped your game up. You've gotten to a point where you're like, you know what? I know who I am. You really playing with me, ain't you? And yeah, they really were, to be honest with you. And now you're seeing this as something very, very, very unbalanced. But now that they've done some sort of healing, resting, or reflecting, they want to approach you because they now see you as someone that they want to build with, that they want a sense of stability with. Should you trust this person? Let's ask that. Should you trust this person? You need to do self-reflection on that. Five of Swords. Do self-reflection on the fact that this person is approaching you now wanting to win you at all costs because other people are involved. Because you're now the sexy little thing, the hot little thing, the handsome little thing that's possibly getting away. To be honest with you, I don't like this energy. Whoever this first person is, that again, it's like justice has been brought forth. What is fair is fair. And I feel like what is fair is for this person to live without you. Whoever this is, they underestimated your ability to protect yourself from them. This was very unbalanced, very unbalanced. This person did not want to temper the sides of them that they needed to temper to make this work. Now they're wanting to approach you and tell you that they want to marry you. That's what they're going to tell you is, I want to marry you. But I want you to know that if you do some deep self-reflection, you're going to know that that's a little bit of a manipulation tactic for them to be able to win you. The Five of Swords is I want to win at all costs. Now, this person is seeing you as the ultimate prize. They're seeing you as the prize that everybody has their eyes on, but you're mine. That's this person's mindset when they approach you. And to be honest with you, it kind of just runs all over me, because when they had the space to choose you, to have you. They didn't. But now that someone else is coming in and is anxious about everything that they're about to give you, which is love, which is the ability to create with a lot of passion and a lot of spark. And there's going to be, again, a lot of investments. And we're talking long-term investments. Again, when I think of investments, I think of like the stock market. That can take years for you to see growth and for you to be like, hell yeah, this has been paying off. That's how this new person, that's how they think. That's how they show up. And I find it, you know what song's coming up in my mind? Man to Man, Tell Me the Truth, Tell Me. Were you ever there when she needed you? Now, that's a country song. I'll put the title right here. But that's what I'm getting. It's like whoever this past person is, they weren't there when you needed them. If anything, they added more fuel to the fire. They were very stubborn and cold. I don't feel like they seen your value. And I feel like now that you have to make a choice and they know that, they want to come in and give you truth and clarity, but it's because they know that you're getting away. And now they want to win you at all costs because you're supposed to be theirs. They'll do whatever it takes to have you, to get you. But I also think that that will be filled with a lot of confusion and possibly even illusion. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. You need to do the necessary back and forth conversation for you to figure out what you need to learn. So whoever this past person is, you need to have an in-depth conversation with that person, okay? I feel like if you do, you're going to quickly realize that that person is only approaching you because they feel you getting away. And the reason that they're approaching you so quickly is because they want to win you. They want to be the winner. But there will still be a lot of confusion and illusion there. It's like this person still isn't going to be able to give you a game plan or even have a conversation with you when it comes to what they're expecting and what they're wanting. And that's going to be a problem. That's how you're going to know that this person is honestly coming in to win you. Not because they want to put in the work, not because they want to put in the effort, but because they want to be the winner. And again, I feel like whoever, no, don't forget about the middle person, but the middle person ain't gonna last that long because I feel like you're gonna see through it. And then again, whoever the new person is like, they're gonna be so scared you're gonna reject their offer, even though they're offering more than any of these other people ever have. And I think that just makes them a true, genuine partner. Because this person wants to make sure that they're not gypping you. What did I just fucking say? King of Pentacles. That is a partner energy. That is that protective. I want to be there for you. I want to help you. When you need someone, I want to be that person. I'm about to cry. I love this new person. This new person is perfection. And not even saying that they're perfect, but they understand that they're human and that they have to be willing to evolve, change, grow, understand when they're wrong, understand that sometimes you're not going to want to deal with them, sometimes you do. It's like this person knows their self enough to know what they can bring in a connection and what they can't. They don't want to play games. They want their intentions to be known. They're going to be upfront. There will be no confusion and illusion. And if they don't know, they're going to tell you, hey, I don't know. Can you give me a few days and let me think about this? And then we'll have a conversation about this. That's how this person's going to step up because they truly are meant to be a partner. I feel like whoever this new person is, you can trust them. And I feel like you know that. This person in the near future is going to be letting you know their desires. But again, you're going to have a choice here to make. And I'm going to be honest with you. It's going to be easy. It's going to be easy for you because I feel like you know as you know who you can trust and who you can't. Yeah, whoever this new person is, it's giving and receiving. It's equal. And again, we have another new beginning. New beginning, set in stability. I do see maybe a juggling energy on whether or not you guys want to get married or share finances. I see that as well. Okay, some of you, this new person has got a truth to tell you. There's been a cycle that they've ended whatever that looks like, and they're going to be telling you about that here soon. Whoever this new person is, you guys match each other's energy very well. Like Emperor, Empress, Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. You guys have the ability to ebb and flow in the energy of one another. And it's like, if you need me to show up in this way, I'll show up in that way. If you need me to show up in this way, I'll do that. There's a very understanding type of dynamic there. But yeah, I feel like that person's going to come in again in the next few weeks and communicate something with you, okay? And then again, after some time, somebody from the past is going to come back in and take a leap and want to heal something or get to a place of peace. You could have to decide whether or not you want to collaborate with them. Be aware, though, that the past person could be coming towards you in a very superficial, temporary wish fulfillment type of way. And I think you know that. I think you know this person doesn't know themselves enough to know even what they want. But I think they know that they want to be the winner. So, and what are you winning if that's the case? What are you winning with this person if they just want to win? Are you winning a true partner? I would say no. So I would go towards the new person because they're amazing. I feel like the only indecision in the new connection is going to be around possibly sharing finances, legacy, marriage. The 10 of Pentacles is like financial security, marriage, legacy, stability, maybe even children. But the indecision isn't going to be, do we want one another? Do we want to build with one another? Should we water this? There's not going to be any indecision there. The only indecision is, what does this look like when we think of stability? Does that mean that we share money? Or does that mean your debt's yours, my debt's mine? Should we get married? Or do we feel that getting married is not a big deal? For each of you, that's going to be different. But I do feel like with the new person, that's going to be the only indecisive, we're unsure energy in this connection, which is going to be a little bit of a breath of fresh air compared to the crap that you've had to deal with. I will say, I feel like this is one of the best singles readings I've done in a long time. So I'm going to leave this here. Have a blessed day.